Hi, I'm Angie, and you're watching Dontae's Boxing Nation.
Stop playing. I'ma beat your little ass, shorty.
Dontae's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So that clip that I just played right now, that was about 3 or 4 days ago where Gary Russell, he announced that he just came up with his own new term sheet where he added some stipulations or at least some demands. But some of the things that Gary said in that video was a little confusing because at first he said, we already sent the term sheet over. And then towards the end of the video, he said, by the time this video is uploaded, the Haneys will have the term sheet. Now, as soon as Gary Russell uploaded this post, Devin Haney, he took no time to respond. And he said, Mr. Cap ain't sent me ish. I only sent Gary Russell one term sheet and he never responded one time. Once again, that was Devin's response to Gary. And I really don't understand why he would be telling people on Instagram that he's sending over the term sheet before he actually sends it over, which was once again 3 or 4 days ago. It should have been the other way around, where he would make sure that he would send it to them, they would get it first, and then start to tell the fans what the update was. Now remember, guys, this whole exchange took place 3 days ago, almost 4 days now. This is when Gary Russell, he said, we're sending over a term sheet, and this is when Devin Haney responded to him. So you fast forward 3 or 4 days later, and according to the Haneys, Gary Russell still hasn't sent over the term sheet. But this is not just according to the Haneys, this is also according to one of Gary Russell's best friends that he calls his brother. He goes by the name of Batman. Well, after Gary Russell put that post up, Bill ended up getting into another exchange with Batman the very next day on a live chat, and Bill, he says to Gary Russell's best friend, why haven't you guys sent over the term sheet that Gary said he was going to send? And Batman said, well, you know, he's still dealing with, his father issues, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So he confirmed that Gary Russell, at least the very next day, still hadn't sent over the term sheet that Gary Russell said would be sent over to the Haneys by the time that post was uploaded. Now, and then on top of all of that, Gary Russell, he also said in that same video, he said, so the Haneys, they're going to have to hurry up and let me know something because, if they don't respond or let me know something, I still have to defend my title down at 126. So I'm not understanding this because he's basically telling them to hurry up and respond, but he hasn't sent over the actual term sheet to them yet. I mean, I don't understand why it's taking Gary so long to send over his own term sheet because he knows that if he doesn't send it over soon, he knows Devin Haney is about to announce the Gamboa fight. I don't understand why Gary Russell is not talking to the Haneys or even the Haneys attorneys, why he's not talking to them directly instead of talking to fans on Instagram first before he really handles the actual business at hand, especially when Gary Russell was saying, hey, we need to do this now because if y'all don't respond, I'm moving on. So that obviously means Gary needs to be showing some serious urgency to get that term sheet over to them. Now, the good news is, if you guys recall, Gary Russell, he said at the end of that video, I'm giving them a deadline till, I think it was January 30th of 2021. Now, even though the Haneys haven't even received the term sheet yet, just hearing them say that on Instagram, they've already said, we'll go ahead and fight him January 30th. That way, Gary Russell or Devin Haney, he can still fight Gamboa November 7th. And then he's going to make a fast turnaround to make sure he can get Gary Russell in the ring by January 30th. So that's good news. That's good news for boxing fans at least. So hopefully they get in contact with each other, Gary Russell and the Haneys, because according to Bill, he's been texting, he's been calling Gary Russell, and he said Gary is not responding at all. He's been trying to contact Gary Russell directly for at least about the last week and a half to 2 weeks. So it'll be really interesting to see once they do get in contact, what Gary thinks about the Haney saying that they will go ahead and fight him on the 31st of 2021, which is once again Gary Russell's deadline that he just made. Let's see how it all plays out. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. You know, I always say on this channel, pay-per-view fights should actually be free. And now the day has come where I'm about to hook you up with an app where you can watch all your pay-per-view events, boxing, UFC, etc. for free. I want to introduce Block TV, the best internet streaming television app out there. They provide over 3,600 channels, including HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, and Stars. They have a massive video on demand library with over 40,000 of the new release movies and the latest TV series. And it also includes DVR. So you're getting all of this for $34.99 a month. And once again, that includes free pay-per-view. So this one right here is a no-brainer, guys, because back in Las Vegas, I was paying damn near $200 a month for my cable. Those days are long gone now. So to get the app, make sure you guys go over to getblocktv.com and put in my promo code and get 30% off your first month. You also get a free month for every friend you refer. The promo code is DBNation.
What's going on, guys? You know, I've been trying to figure out a way to earn a second income for the longest. And I've always wanted to get into stocks and exchange and stuff like that because I've heard so much good stuff about it. And now I finally found out a way to learn how to do all of that. Now, not only am I learning how to do this by 6, 7, and 8-figure traders, but they're also allowing me to copy and paste their exact trades so I can earn while I learn. Now, I would love to share everything with you guys right here, but it's just too much to go into, and this is not the place to do it. So I want to make sure you guys learn everything in full detail, which is why I'm gonna direct you guys over to the web class where I will actually be there as well. So if you guys wanna get the full information and you want a chance to learn alongside of me, go ahead and click on that link and register. So personally, my main goal was to earn a second income that was reliable. And when I found out how so many people in this trading community was successful, that's what made me join. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the class with me so we can learn together. So again, guys, the link is below.